Hey people, welcome to the channel. Enough time has passed now so as to make a cool head assessment of what happened with Charlie Kirk and what apparently is the man responsible for this Tyler Robinson. This is a channel about survival and preparedness. This is what I'm passionate about. I've been doing this for a long time. As I always say, if you want to learn more about all of this stuff, you have the channel, you can subscribe, you have my books, which are available in Amazon, and the links below in the description of the video, or the first comment that I always keep pinned. This is what I do and what I love doing. But just as I know that, I also know that within the survivalist community, there's a lot of conspiracy theories. Now, sometimes these are really not conspiracy theories. These are exactly what went down. And sometimes it's more obvious than others, right? And we are going into this, land of distrust where especially everything that we see online, you have to take with a huge grain of salt. We are used to getting constantly lied to by our governments, by those in power, by corporations with their interests, by lobbies, by interest groups. We're constantly being lied to. I think we all understand that, right? Without getting into specifics, we understand we're always being manipulated. Now, we have to be careful about everything is a conspiracy theory. Well, no, it's not. But bear with me. If by the end of the video you think you learned something and you start seeing things a different way and you open your mind a little bit more in a healthy way, not in the toxic, disaster that our culture is going through, subscribe to the channel by the end of the video. You'll have the button there to do so. So, as far as we know, right, what happened with Charlie Kirk is responsibility of a certain person, that is this guy right here, right? And what, the little grain of the last straw, the last grain of salt, of sand that pushed me over, okay, I'm gonna do this video, well, was this comedian right here. He's a comedian, he's not an analyst, but check what he said.
At this point, you're like, okay, this is AI. This is AI. They put this into ChatGPT. And they said, ChatGPT, if you were a Gen Z kid who just shot someone, how would you explain to your roommate / trans lover that you need to get your rifle?
Comedian, okay? Not something that, he's not even trying to make a point, but when I first read these messages, these are what the United States government are showing you. This is what the U.S. government is showing you and wants you to believe it's true. I mean, I'm not saying it. It is these guys. It is. I know that some people don't like when I move around the window here, but bear with me. See the text messages that prosecutors say Charlie Kirk shootings. This is not some Reddit account. This is the U.S. government. It's this guy. Where is Kash Patel? Dude, the way he handled all of the Epstein file stuff, not very trust-inducing. Drop what you're doing. Look under my keyboard. What? You're joking, right? You weren't the one who did it? I am. I'm sorry. I'm still okay, my love, but I'm stuck in Orem for a little while longer. Shouldn't be long until I can come home. Coma, but I gotta grab my rifle still. To be honest, I had hoped to keep this secret till I died of old age. I'm sorry to involve you, Dot. Who the fuck writes like this? Who writes like this? I mean, I don't even write like this. If I check my messages, and I'm a fairly older guy that has a certain amount of education, I don't write like these guys, I don't write like, this guy does not summarize a damn thing. This guy uses an excessive amount of words for things that don't make any sense. Really? No way of summarizing, no, you instead of, nothing at all. Who the hell, do me a favor right now. Look into your own messages. Look into your own messages and let me know if this is the way you write. If you've ever written, to be honest, I had hoped to, let's say you're a normal human being and you're not really AI. Instead of doing, to be honest, I had hoped to keep this, you would say, I hoped, I thought, this is not how you write. I wish I had kept it a secret, or this is like an 80-year-old man writing a letter with ink and a fucking feather. To be honest, I had hoped to keep this secret till I died of old age. I'm sorry to involve you. I'm still okay, my love. Not only him, the trans lover also writes like no trans lover ever. What? No, nothing that you see in any real text message. Nothing. It is all it seems fabricated. It sounds fabricated, and I'm obviously not alone in this. Obviously, a lot of people feel the same way, because this is something you hear quite a bit. It's not just a comedian. There is a lot of people saying this is not a real conversation between two human beings, especially not of this age. And then there is, the plane that mysteriously took off, and the FBI saying one thing and the other, the private jet that vanished, the private jet that left and turned off its transponder and went straight to Israel. And I know, and someone clarifying that no, the owner of the jet came out and said, no, it was my jet. I was just, I needed to go to the bathroom very quickly. Don't you have a bathroom in your the kind of moronic excuses that we're hearing make no sense, all right? So we keep adding stuff. The way in which a certain lobby group took over the company of this man pretty much instantly, included, dude, what is going on here? What are we doing? How is it that instantly everything aligns in favor of certain lobby groups that are very powerful and are known for doing very nefarious things? I keep adding, this is like you're playing Jenga, you're building your thing. Okay, oh, this is just conspiracy theory. Oh, this is just, okay, no, this is just conspiracy. No, wait a minute. No, that's not conspiracy theory. This is the message these are the messages, not one. These are the messages they release. And it does look as something that you would throw into ChatGPT, because it is that damn idiotic. Hell, it's even worse than that. You know what? This sounds like someone that got together with a bunch of people and decided, okay, we need something to calm things down, align everything in a certain direction, and yet it's gonna be the usual suspects. Why did you do it? Who the fuck answers that question? Since Trump got into office, brackets, my dad has been pretty diehard MAGA. My dad is an asshole. I hate him. He's a MAGA lunatic idiot. No cursing. This guy just shot someone. He's not cursing. No, he's the coolest level-headed transgender boyfriend in the fucking planet. And there's this, which everyone agrees is extremely fishy. There's this, a plane that took off mysteriously so. There is all of this, which is insane. The way it aligns in favor to a certain giving agenda. I'm not saying it is. I'm just saying there's this asshole right here in the background who we know has no moral ground to stand on. He is not a trustworthy person at all. Nothing at all. And then one of the things like, okay, this is the guy. This is him. This is Tyler Robinson. Let's listen to him.
Okay. Do you remember looking at the light? Yeah, it was.
You already saw this is the guy that they're telling us it's him. Okay, he's dressing like a normal conservative guy. He's dressing like he has this is every guy in any gun forum in the planet. That's him. It's every guy. He's wearing the non-descriptive t-shirt, loose, pair of jeans, sunglasses, and a hat. But you know what? The way he talks.
Okay. Do you remember looking at the light?
Yeah, it just turned yellow as I was getting into the intersection.
Gotcha. Okay, are either one of you injured in any way, shape, or form? No, nothing hurts? Okay, do you have your registration and proof of insurance on your vehicle?
I think this is the brother. I think this is his brother. But this guy, I don't know what age he was here. Very close to last pictures we saw of him. He's cool, calm, and collected. He's having an interaction with the police right after a car accident. This is not what the boyfriend of a transgender furry looks like in any. I've done videos of these things. I've done a little bit of research about this insanity that we're falling into in our society, where groups of adult men and women, but mostly men, they dress up like puppies and they have this fucked up. That is not this guy. It's not him. It's not the people that go along with them. It's not the alpha of the couple. You can tell those people right away. And he's talking with police right after a car accident. He's calm. This would be exactly what you expect from a conservative couple in Utah that has brought up 3 kids in the right way. This is what was so surprising. This happened in a MAGA family. The mother shows up. The mother shows up here. This is the mother.
All right, buddy, here's your information back here. So this is a driver exchange form. This has all of his vehicle information and all your vehicle information, okay? The most important number on this piece of paper is this one right here, top left. This is your case number, incident number, all that stuff, okay? That's the number that the report will be filed on.
No one is shouting, no one is screaming, no one is acting even slightly nervous. He's perfectly articulate, not in this way that makes no sense. It just doesn't make any sense. It does not make any sense. This guy is the boyfriend of a furry. Okay. I mean, you never know what's going on behind closed doors, but if I align everything, something simply does not add up. I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I'm not that guy. But when I see one thing, and then another, and then another, and then another, there's enough layers here that I think something is going on. Kind of like in the video of body armor, right? But the difference is that, I know enough about ballistics and what a rifle does to tissue and whatnot, and a lot of things were just, no, that's not it. This is not how it happens. No, 30-06 does not get stuck here and does not go through. It goes through a damn deer very often. Sometimes it doesn't, but this a big animal, right? Not a little bit of, no. That does not make any sense. And then when you see the rest of the video, it all adds up. I have no doubt about that whatsoever. And here, I won't say I'm 99% sure that this is all made up, but let's call it a conservative 50-50. We're all conservatives here, right? Okay, let's call it a conservative 50-50 distrust. I think that something very weird is going on here. I may be wrong, and this may be exactly what happened as the authorities are telling us, but when I see all of this, I have my doubts. Guys, if you appreciate what I do here, you want to subscribe to the channel, you will have the button right here. If you want to learn more about preparedness and survival or just support the channel, well, grab one of my books. You have them in Amazon in the links there below. Books that are the best way to support the channel, books that are made in the United States if you're buying these in US, printed in US, so all good. Guys, see you next time. Take care.